Hello, welcome to another day in Menú Popular, Social y Popular in the light Milonga. We have our teacher, that is Leandro, is doing a class over there, and we have Filippo in the other room doing another class. Okay, so here we are, and Filippo is in the other one. So we are cooking. Today we have a lot of guests. We have about 6 guests and another 5 from another group. So it's like a kind of a 15, 20 people. We are doing a borscht and a tiramisu. The borscht is a Ukrainian borscht but with few touches. And I did the recipe another day explaining everything, so I won't do it today. But I only want to give you a few tips that I start to do in the borscht. That I quite like this borscht thing. So one of the things is I have for the topping on the once I prepare the borscht this beetroot. So I put the beetroots in the oven with a bit of olive oil and a bit of herbs, and I leave it there to roast with the salt as well. And I'm gonna use that at the very end. I'm gonna put it in the soup, cut it in cubes. So that's one of the things. The other thing is that I'm using the beetroots. It is the beef. I'm using the beetroots. What I do is, one day before, I cook them and boil them, and then I grate them to start the borscht with the grated beetroot. That gives a stronger flavor and a stronger color as well to the soup. Okay, so let's go to the tiramisu. Okay, that I'm gonna explain today how to do. Tiramisu is the easiest thing to do in the world. The first thing, you don't need to cook it. So the only thing is assemble the things, and that's it. If you don't find the vainillas, this in Argentina we call it vainillas. In italiano Savoiardi de Verona. Questa sono italiana verdadera. Entonces, what we do? First we do a coffee. Please don't do instant coffee, please. I'm doing a coffee with a Sicilian brand, super good coffee. So I did a kind of you can do espresso, filter, okay? I did a very strong espresso coffee, and it's very important that you cold it. So you put it in the fridge to cold, and then you put a bit of masala. Masala is amazing. So you can use amaretto, you can use another liquor, but I like masala. I put already, but I love masala. Okay, so you have this cold because if it's hot, when you put the vainillas, they're gonna destroy there. So basically, I have clean hands. I cleaned 5 times. So we're gonna basically pass the vainillas from the coffee and the masala, and put it in this pan, okay? And then we're gonna cook. And then we're gonna put one layer of vainillas with masala, 1 layer of cream. So what is the cream? The cream is mascarpone. So it's very important to be mascarpone. In Argentina, it's difficult to find the mascarpone. If you remember, in one of the a very famous Argentinian film that you have Ricardo Darín in a restaurant. He has a conversation with, he has an Italian restaurant because the mother was Italian, El Hijo de la Novia. And he's speaking with the cocinero and saying, no, but we have to reduce the cost, blah, blah, blah. And he say, bueno, pero tiramisù con mascarpone es tiramisù. You can't put cream cheese, Philadelphia. So, very important, if you don't find mascarpone in the country that you are, don't do tiramisu. And don't even buy it in the restaurant because probably it's fake. So, mascarpone, here in UK is super cheap. You find it in Tesco everywhere. So you do mascarpone, and you have 2 versions. One version is with eggs, and one version is without eggs. Some people can't eat raw eggs, or are scared because of the salmonella, whatever. Today we're gonna give it with eggs, and if they have salmonella, they don't die for a couple of years, I don't know. But you have to be sure that the eggs that you get are fresh and a good sauce, okay? And they are fresh and a good sauce. One option is pasteurize the eggs. Yes, it's possible to pasteurize the eggs. You have to boil it, search in YouTube, but it's possible to pasteurize them. So it's kind of putting in boiling. You boil them, but a little less temperature that to become poached eggs, or cooked, or the white part to become white. Okay, so we have the option with and without. The option with, you take the yolks, 4 yolks, you take 5 spoons of sugar, and you're gonna cook the yolks with the sugar. What I mean cook? Because when you whisk the yolks with the sugar, that cooks the yolk. It's a way of cooking as well. It's a way of curate. The same way that they do garnax, the Swedish salmon, that they cook with sugar and dill. So it's something similar. So that's why once you put the yolks with the sugar, you have to beat it very quickly. Otherwise, you're going to have parts of the yolk that are going to be cooked, too much cooked. So you're going to whisk it. And when you whisk it, it's very well whisked all together, a bit white. Then you're going to put the mascarpone all together. And then you're going to beat the whites, you know, the whites of the egg, and you're going to fold it into this cream. So you're going to fold it, and that's going to give, that's why we use it, it's going to give a bit of fluffiness, okay? You won't beat it, so you're only going to fold it, okay, like this. Fold it, like this. It's the same way that in the mousse, you know, when you have cream and you have the white of the egg, that you don't want the mousse to go down, you have to fold it like this. So that's the option with the and that's it. So then you take you're gonna take the vainilla, you know. We have a lot of people and they love usually they love this dessert. So you take the vainilla, pass it there, 2 seconds or 3, and then you put it there. 1, 2, 3, and you put it there. 1, 2, 3, and you put it there. And you continue like this. And then we're gonna do a paste of this cream. The other option, if you don't want to use the eggs, is you have the mascarpone. You put a little bit of vanilla. I forgot. I put a bit of vanilla in the eggs as well. So you put a little bit of vanilla, and you replace the white egg with white whipped cream. So you have white whipped cream, and you're gonna put a little bit of white whipped cream to give it again a bit of fluffiness to the mascarpone. Otherwise, you have to put a lot of mascarpone and it's gonna become too heavy. So you can light it up with fresh cream, white whipped cream. So that's it. So I think it's nothing else, no? I don't think so. So then once you cover, you can put 1 or 2 layers. I'm gonna put 2 layers. The first layer of the cream is tiny, and the second one a bit more. And then you're gonna dust cocoa, of course no sweet cocoa, no, 100% cocoa. And you're gonna always first do it outside. So you put the cocoa here. You do because it comes together a lot at the first. And then you start, then you're gonna cover all. If it's a birthday, you can put some paper and put the happy birthday, and then you do and when you take the paper, you're gonna have coffee. Okay, so see you, you know, so every Wednesday we do in the Light Temple. It's a Milonga, it's an amazing Milonga. You have the classes at the beginning. If you pay £5, you can eat with us this meal and the dessert. The £5 is to buy the ingredients, of course, because it's, you can imagine it's very cheap. So we eat all together and then you can dance. See you in the next one.